Welcome to the Coffee Cup Podcast. How you guys doing? So-
Are you asking us or the audience?
Both? Question mark, exclamation point.
Pog. I'm
What if you
pogging.
guys-
Currently pogging.
What have you
You
guys
can't
been
see
doing?
it, but I'm pogging.
What have you guys been doing over the past week? What was this week?
Slightly dying
Why?
because I got a flu and COVID shot, so both my arms are limp
Ooh.
noodles.
Wait, no, dude, you're like, wait, you know, like the car
Yeah.
dealership. You're just like,
Yeah, that. Logan, take a
We're
good
going
one.
back and forth.
oh.
Got it?
So I'm Logan, or Maximum Blackson, whatever you want to call me. We have many channels. This is the podcast channel, and we have the wonderful guest with us today, named to my left. You gotta say your name.
Is,
You gotta say
is
your
that
name.
me or Jacob?
It's you, Jake. It's you. It's you.
Oh.
We're organized here.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean?
Yeah. My name is Ben. Or what's my channel? Fiber first. That's what my channel is. Okay.
What's my channel?
I have so many. Stop, bro. Okay, I have so many accounts. It's all right. We're gonna go with that
And
one.
then-
I
and
have
then-
70
yeah.
alternative accounts.
And then the other host we have. Well, I mean,
Mhm.
honestly, we're not really hosts. We're just show up. You know,
I wouldn't call myself a host.
no, it's
Hostess,
Bake Up-
maybe.
Bake Up's here too.
Yo,
No.
and bake up.
Jacob.
So today, let's do some small talk. I mean, how have you guys been doing? You know, I mean, I know I just asked that, but let's shy away from that, and then we'll move forward.
Mhm. Mhm.
How are we supposed to shy away with it when you already asked us?
How have you been doing? You know, like it's like you gotta forget about it. It's like you gotta forget about it. Okay, you gotta
Mhm.
forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you become the New Yorker, forget about it.
Well, I do want to
Ah,
say
yes.
that I did get a new water bottle. New,
He
you
did,
know,
and it has a safety on it.
watch like safety, dude. But watch this. Cocked. I'm ready. Cocked and loaded, bro.
Dude, it's
Bro, that thing is literally
I'm locked
gun
in lo-
minus the gunpowder.
dude, it's horrifying that a water bottle has a safety.
Dude,
Why? Why?
Some guns
What
don't
it
have
just
safety
said,
on them. His water
the
bottle.
audience is gonna be. You're gonna catch. No, the audience is gonna catch that. I don't know if you guys caught that. Nah, I'm not repeating myself. I'm locked and loaded, guys.
No, I heard
Come
it.
on, ready to rock.
You did? Good.
Oh yeah. I guess I've been pretty good. Did some Black Friday shopping online because why not spend money right after I get a paycheck?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Plus, you don't want to get
Uh,
trampled.
exactly. Let's see. Last week, I slid off the road.
You did what?
I
slid
slid
off
off
the
the
road?
road.
Aware of this.
Yep. Like it was full. So the road was full of slush on my way home from school,
Mhm.
and it was just the back roads. And there was a Jeep going in front of me, and we're going like 45 because it's normally 55, but it was just so slick and all the slush was kind of clumping up, so it kind of pull your car off to the side. And that Jeep was struggling at first, and I was like, "Oh, this is bad. I should slow down." So I slowed down. It seemed clear after a while, so we started speeding up again, and he started doing fine because it's a Jeep, it's got traction, it's a Jeep, and
Four-wheel drive.
my
That's what they
car's
say.
not. My car, my car is not, and so it just pulled it, and I started almost fishtailing, and it was either I go up to the right side of the road and hit a bunch of trees and possibly have a lot of damage, or I go up to the left side of the road and land in a field of snow, and I was like, hey. I hope I can get into that one because I don't really have much control over this. And my car slipped out and it just went over into the field. And yeah, I was going pretty fast, so it got stuck at first. Tried to put it in reverse, back it out, but I wasn't able to. So I had to call a friend, waited for like 30 minutes for him to show up with his truck, but he pulled out really easy. But that's
When was this?
If you had a miss, this was whenever I called you last. because I tried calling you after I had my friend coming to pick me up. I was gonna be like, "Hey Jacob, you got your Jeep with you?"
Oh yeah, that's
But
right. I
that
remember
did
you
not
called me
happen.
when
on
was
Discord,
this?
didn't you?
When?
What was this?
You called me on Discord, didn't
Oh,
you?
it was on Discord. Yep, it was on Discord. It was. Oh man, I think that was Thursday. Was it Thursday? No,
No. We
uh,
had
So
that would have been Tuesday.
this Tuesday,
I think
this
it was
last
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
Tuesday. Yep, I
Hey,
believe
man.
so. I don't know. I can probably check my DMs.
You called me the 21st of November,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
tried to call right back, and you never answered me.
yeah. It. I was answering a bunch of other calls because I had a bunch of friends and family. They're all calling me because they heard because my mom was worried about me. So it was kind of funny, but.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna call you and FaceTime you, just be like, "Hey, look where I'm at. You got your Jeep."
I would have come too because Thursday. Let's see. I think
were
I was
home
available Thursday.
Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was home Thursday, so I could have.
Yep. Yeah. It sucked at first, yeah, but I got to call the night off for work. So
Wait,
that's
so
kind of
this like that last like
nice.
Thanksgiving
Maybe
Thursday?
no. I
No,
think that was Monday,
Monday?
the 21st, the
Yeah.
21st of November.
21st would have been
That's when
Monday.
that's
So that was
when
Monday.
campus was closed for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a
Yep.
Thursday.
But no, it was Monday.
Was
Yeah,
it?
it was Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm checking my calendar. Yeah, it was Monday. Yeah, because I would have had work that night,
Huh.
but
Okay,
I
six
ended up
days
just
ago.
not
It
going to
was
work.
6 days ago.
Yeah, I wouldn't make it.
21st. Yeah, it'd be Monday.
Yeah.
hmm
Yep.
Roads weren't even. How the hell did you slip off? The roads weren't even that bad.
Oh no, they were. Let me
Oh,
beep that out. In this area.
I I got it.
Crap. Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, and there it was bad. Crap. Forgot about that rule. um, yeah, no, it was pretty bad though. Like once I was stuck, I was just sitting there. A couple friends passed me. They're like, "Are you all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I already got somebody coming to pick me up." But
Hmm.
I saw there was a Ram 2500, and he almost slipped out too. Like it
Dude,
was awful.
the weather. I had it in 4-wheel drive, even with traction control on. Whenever I would touch the gas just a little bit, all four wheels would just ignite. Just wow.
That's yeah. My wheels would
Jeez.
they just kept spinning. It was quite an experience.
I couldn't
Yeah.
really imagine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Sure. Kind of. It's a good experience to. Not that I'm glad that
It
you're
is.
okay, but it's a good experience to have now
Oh, yeah.
and later.
Yep.
Yes, 100%. Get that experience in.
Yeah. The experience
I
of flipping.
I thought I was gonna have to pull someone out here in the parking
Oh
lot
really?
because
Really?
their car was stuck. Because the where their car was, it was basically ice underneath,
Mm.
and they couldn't
Yep.
get out. Their tires kept spinning. They were trying to push the actual car. I was like, "Hey, do you need help?" And they were like, "No, we got it." I was like, "Okay."
I
I was
have
gonna say,
Jeep. I got
and I
Jeep.
said to them, if you can't get it out, just tell me and I'll bring it over and winch it out.
Yeah.
But they got it. I went to go out
Yeah.
there a couple minutes later to grab some other stuff, and their car was gone. So I'd assume it's
Mm.
They made
gone,
it out.
or they left.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
What's
Well, that's good. Yeah.
Thanksgiving?
Mhm.
Thanksgiving
Yes.
break.
How was
Mhm.
it? How was your guys' Thanksgiving? That
What
bad,
did I
huh?
do?
What did you
What
do,
did I
man?
do?
What did
I
you
didn't
do?
really do much.
Do you have food?
I don't. Yeah, no, we went over to my grandparents' house. We're hanging out there for the day, but
That's nice. I
yeah.
I had 2 Thanksgivings. I had one with like my
Oh, yeah?
mom's side,
True.
and then
Mhm.
I had one with my uncle. Like they were very small gatherings, but like I couldn't eat. I ate so much. It was so bad. It was such
Oh,
good
no.
food. The food was so good. It was my mom made a pumpkin roll and with like cream cheese like filling, like with like very. Oh, dude, it's so good. And then she made like a peanut butter pie. Oh, dude, I've been waiting for that. Like I only get it twice a year. She makes it for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Mm.
Yummy.
Hmm.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, but it was well needed break from college for a little bit. Or
Agreed.
yeah, just needed it.
Jacob, what did you do?
Yeah.
Ate, slept, made my ancestors proud.
Okay, wow, fulfilling.
I made my ancestors proud, baby. Let's
We
go.
drank, we
Yes,
fought.
sir. Yes,
We drank, we
sir.
fought, we made our ancestors proud.
You made them very proud. I just want to let you know that.
We drank, we fought, we made our ancestors proud.
We made them proud. I'm done.
Drinks?
Yes.
No, but jokes aside, I actually had a good time. I had a bunch of people come over.
Oh, nice.
Aunt,
Tell you what.
uncle, cousin, and then grandparents. So yeah.
That's good to hear.
Nice.
Okay. Well, seems like small talk is just it just passed by. It's gone.
You're
It's
the one
gone.
who's ending it.
Yes, I am ending it. It's done.
Does that
We've
mean
been
you
here
have-
for too long. We haven't even got to the main topic. Do we have a topic? Yeah.
Does that mean you have a topic?
No.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, do you have it? Let's hear it, Logan. Share, please.
Oh,
No, I wanna hear it,
Oh. Guys, you're asking me for the topic? You're asking me?
Yes. Yes.
Oh God.
Logan,
I had
give us a
one.
topic.
Okay.
It's-
Okay. Okay, let's actually talk about something quite interesting. Let's talk about like, are you guys down to talk about like artificial intelligence?
Oh God.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
fine with that. Tesla autopilot, worst thing that could ever happen to human beings.
artificial intelligence, dude. God, I can't even say. Well, I'm like stumbling over my words, but just AI in general, like, it's terrifying. It's terrifying to me. It's scary.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, what are they doing now? Like, they're
Yeah,
making. Like, I seen this ad on my phone when I was watching YouTube, and it was like a thing where it was like AI generated pictures, but it could be anything. Like, it was like famous paintings with the cat pictures on it, but like it could be literally anything. It could be like, I don't know. This just came to my mind. Like Caillou on the Mona Lisa. You know, it's a weird. It's a weird
That's
picture.
an interesting.
But it's like
Interesting one.
it's
I'm picturing that in
it's
my
weird,
mind.
right?
That's interesting.
And then there's like stories that are coming out, and there's like it's just interesting to me. Like that's
know-
where we're at with technology.
I'm glad to live in this age because right now we have like robots and stuff like that. And when it comes time for the robot uprising, which it will most likely, this isn't conspiracy theory or don't ban us, please. But
Don't ban us, guys. We're not doing
don't-
anything wrong.
take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. However, with how robots are right now, I'm not that scared because we have the Roomba here.
Wally.
It only goes at 1 mile per hour.
Yeah.
Last I checked.
Yeah, but it's
last I
like
checked, and it can go,
just-
and we can go downstairs. It can't. Well, yes, it can.
it
but
can, but it will
kill
kill
itself
itself.
going.
It will scream all the way down in silence.
Hmm.
But it's odd to me that most things in general are like, for example, like the iPhone, like the first like iPhone, like and like just the picture of it, like it was better than a camera at times. Like at times it was. And then look at us now, like we have like like an iPhone. I think this is an 11 that I have, an iPhone 11, and it's like camera quality.
You don't even
like,
know
it's
what
like,
you have.
I think it's iPhone 11. I think I don't really check.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm doing this podcast on is my iPhone.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so am I.
Yep.
Exactly. Obviously, but it's like how like it's a camera now. Like this is like it's a camera. Like it's better than most cinema, like movie cameras out
So you're
there.
talking more technological advances,
Yeah,
rather than
technological
just AI.
advances and like AI. I don't know, like just like technology in general, how it's like just advanced so quickly.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing.
Yeah, honestly.
Mhm.
I've seen iRobot. I know how it ends.
Yes,
no,
sir.
what Real Steel? Have you watched Real Steel?
Oh, I
Oh
have.
my god, yeah.
That's a good
a
one.
That's a throwback. Wow.
There was like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
mobile game my brother and I played, and it was a Real Steel game. It was
Yes, I
it was
played
a
that too.
it was a gotcha game. That's where it all started, Jacob. That's where my Dokkan addiction started. But it's like I remember playing that game with Dominic and versing him, and he would, or just like I think there was online matches, and then there was like regular story matches, but I would always lose. I was so bad.
Did you ever did you ever play the one that was on the Xbox?
Yeah,
They
I
actually had a Real
did.
Steel game on Xbox.
I did.
That one was good.
There were
I
like you
really
had the
like that one.
purple like samurai robot one. Do you like that was like one of the starters,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Mhm.
That's odd.
I think there was
Yeah.
one that was called Fat Boy.
Yeah, that was like it was like a
think-
red one, wasn't it like
Oh,
a giant
yeah.
red one?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was huge.
I think I picked that one for the first starter. I think.
Damn. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So
Huh? No, go
we're
ahead.
getting older, guys. We're getting younger by the minute.
That's not right.
We're getting
No.
younger by the second, guys. Come on.
Is this going to be another quote?
I mean, it
I
could
think
be.
it is.
Is that another quote?
I think it is. It's going to join you saying "I see colors."
That's a good one, dude. I was so
that's a good
tired.
one.
I was so
I
tired,
love that
That
quote
day-
so much.
dude.
Happy
Did
for
I have
you
a
that you can
migraine
see
that day,
colors.
or was I just tired?
I don't
No,
know.
I think you were just tired because you were working until like some later time, and it was outside too.
Hmm.
And you went to
Yeah.
the football game to watch the marching band,
Yep.
and we got because that's when we took Ben home to stay the night here, and
Yep.
we got back at
Like
11:30.
11. Yeah, that was a rough night.
Mhm. It was
It
late.
was fun. It was
You-
oh my gosh, it
you
was
were-
amazing.
You were dead. I think you fell asleep in the car on the way back.
Yeah, I did. Pretty sure I did. No,
I
I had
looked
to
in the
drive.
rear view.
No,
No, I drove.
yeah, you drove. That was. Thank you for that.
We just took the Jeep
Mm-hmm. Trying to think.
because I looked in my rear view mirror and all I saw was
like
Yep.
I
it
was
was
trying to
you
snap
against
my
the
neck.
window or something like that.
Snap my
like
neck.
this?
Snap my
Dude.
neck.
You know what's funny is that happened on our first airsoft game that we ever took Logan to. Me and my brother.
What? I passed out,
on the way back home. He was sleeping.
dude. I was
My
asleep,
brother.
dude. That
Yeah.
was awesome.
My brother was driving and he goes, "Hey Logan, we're like 2 minutes from your house." He goes, "Okay." He goes back to sleep.
Man's
I'm like,
comfortable.
"Alright." He was, I guess.
Dude, yeah, we because I went airsofting with Matt. We had the entire field to
Mhm.
ourselves, man. No one was
Did you
there.
really?
No one was there at
Oh,
all.
man.
And we
Did
did
no
like
one wanted to because it was bloody cold.
no, it was a really nice
Yeah.
day. It was a beautiful day.
Wow.
Um, but what we did like a Hunger Games type of deal. That was terrifying, cause my rifle. I bought a battery there, and I bought an
Mhm.
extra battery, so that one it shoots pretty fast now, kind of. But it's like
Yep.
I had my bolt in my rifle, and we put it in like out of barrels, and we were like
Mhm.
halfway, like I think we were like 20 paces away from each side, from the weapons, and then we both like darted to it, and Matt grabbed the rifle, my CO2 pistol, and I was like, oh god. I was like, no. I ended up
It's time for
I got
bed.
him though. I did get him with my rifle.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's my little airsoft story. I gotta edit that video. It's gonna be kind of, I don't know.
Wait, you got a video of it?
Kind of. I just set my iPhone up.
Oh,
It's so
okay.
great. Yeah, but that was it was a good time. Yeah.
So Ben, how was your Drummond Island experience during the summer?
Yes, Drummond Island. Um,
So for those of you who don't know, I haven't put a video on this. I'm thinking I might, but we went up to Drummond Island over the summer, and we had both Jeeps, my old one and my new one, and it was fun. I took Ben. The other Logan would have come, but he
I'd
was
work.
too busy, you know. No, well, yes,
No, I'd work.
but also you had academic
well,
stuff.
yes.
Wait, what was I doing?
You were doing a concert or something.
It was
You're doing
his
like something for
that he
choir.
had.
Oh wait, no, because I had the choir camp, and then I also had work. That
Yeah.
was
You
that was
said you-
rough. That was
You said
rough.
you said you could have gotten off of work, but you couldn't miss the choir thing. And the choir thing was like right smack dab in the middle.
Yeah.
I got one day off, and that was like, it sucked because I didn't miss a day besides that one day, and then I still wasn't able to get
I don't see
yeah,
if
15.
you would have come with us. I don't know if you would have survived. That's the thing.
Survive
Yeah.
like the drive. What do you mean survive?
Well, not
The
just the
drive you would have-
drive. I mean,
The drive you would have been okay with, because it's about what, a 6 hour drive up there,
I'm thinking about going
6 or 7.
I mean, I would like okay, like if it's a long
But
drive,
the
I'll be fine.
The trails.
The trails?
The trails are.
yeah, the trails were rough.
What
It'd
are
be
we
fun.
talking like
Don't get me
walking
wrong,
or
we
it's
like
spend-
fun.
No, driving. We spent
Jeep.
what, an entire day? Actually, almost every single day in the Jeep driving trails.
I would be fine with that.
And we're going at 3 miles an hour, bouncing like this.
That's the experience
Yeah.
though. That like you're going off-roading and that's a part of off-roading itself.
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
100%.
So like and I mean I've never been off-roading or I've never done anything like that. It's like
Well,
in that
you've
way,
done
but I-
off-roading technically on the farm.
technically. But I would
Not
still
to
have
the
fun. Like
extreme.
I would definitely survive. I know I would.
I want to
Definitely.
take Papa Smurf up to Drummond Island to see how it does.
Gosh, that will be when Papa Smurf
What do you
has to
think?
retire. When he has to
What do you think,
retire.
Ben? Put it through your tank traps?
Yeah, I don't know about the tank traps. Your Jeep, okay, no, the XR couldn't even get out of the tank traps.
No, I'm surprised
Those were
Matt's
strong.
Jeep. Dude, when my brother drove Matt's Jeep, dude,
Oh, dude. Oh,
I
Matt,
love
Matt the gorilla.
stream. I love the stream of mud and water that was coming out of the exhaust pipe. It's just a rocket.
Yeah.
Do you want
I'll
to
have to
create a
show-
picture for the viewers, for the listeners,
So
the
basically-
hardcore listeners?
So basically, Drummond Island is basically an island that is just clay, rock and clay. And when it mixes with water, it becomes a sludgy, soupy mess. It's not quite water, and it's not quite a solid. So basically, when you go through there, you sink maybe 7 inches. And my brother was taking my dad's friend's Jeep, which is pretty built. And he was taking through, and we went
Supercharged
to, I
V6?
think, yeah, supercharged V6. So it's not powerful either. But basically, and he let my brother drive, and my brother is 15 years old, and he has a vehicle, just to let him learn on. And I've seen him drive, and it's terrifying. But basically, he drove into this. I was gonna say puddle. It's more of a. How
Swamp.
do I describe this? A channel. Yeah, kind. I'll put a picture of it up. I'll put a
Uh-huh.
picture of it up. But basically, he drove in, and it just sank. And Matt said, and I quote, "Drive and gun it."
Mm-hmm.
And that's when my brother decided, here's the pedal, here's his foot.
Yep.
And he made it pretty far.
But
He
you just
did.
kept
He made it
sinking.
halfway through.
Which
I
is-
closed out.
And it didn't break, which is surprising. I'm really surprised like the engine didn't just go boom.
Yeah, his transmission or something could have just
So,
yeeted itself out.
So Josh's Jeep still broke.
It still broke.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, but I thought
It's
they were gonna fix it sometime soon.
I think it's fixed now because I saw a thing
Okay.
of them driving it.
Okay.
But yeah, it did break up at Drummond on like the fourth day, which is the
Yeah.
longest it's
Yeah.
ever survived.
Hey, that's a new record at least. It's a new record.
It is.
Yeah,
was
they
a
should be
record,
proud of
100%.
that.
I think the longest he's gone before that is like 2 or 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yep.
It's if you ever get the chance, if you have some kind of off-road vehicle, if you haven't gone already, I'd suggest going to Drummond. It's fun. Always make sure you off-road with a buddy though.
Yes, if you're going alone, you're absolutely asking to not make it through.
You're
Nope.
not. You're
You
not
better
gonna make
be-
it home.
You
But
better
we
better
did
bring
find
extra
out
stuff.
if you have a Lexus SUV, you might make it.
Dude, that Lexus was ridiculously good.
Tank. It was a freaking tank, dude. It made it through. Solid.
I'm surprised it survived longer than Josh's.
Oh yeah. No, that's
Like, dude,
you couldn't have.
you couldn't survive as long as a Lexus. And that thing, I'll give it credit. It had pretty good ground clearance and a little bit aggressive tire, but nothing like what the other Jeeps were riding on.
Yeah, there's that thing. I'm shocked that it made it through. It was impressive for sure.
So yeah, that was the Drummond. Oh, you almost died.
I did almost die. Yes. You don't,
And it's
well,
not
you
by
don't know
off-roading.
because you don't know me. I have a lot of allergies to a lot of things. One of them being peanuts, peanut butter, most kind of nuts like that. Yes, all that bad stuff for me. It kills me.
Like
Jacob's dad offered me a cookie, and he forgot that I had the allergy. I didn't realize that they had peanut butter in them, and I take a big bite of it, and I taste for half a second, and I'm like, "Oh, this is not good. This is not going to end well." So I spit it out, and he looks over at me. He goes, "Why is he?" Oh shoot! He goes over. He's like, "Are you all right?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "I completely forgot that you're allergic to peanut butter." He goes, "I forgot these even had them in it." I was like, "Yep, they're ready to see me. I didn't even see any on it." And
we're out in the middle of nowhere, so help is
yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere, and
No
I think
reception,
that day I left
nothing.
my EpiPen back at the house.
Oh, of course you did.
So, yeah. Well, no, actually, no. I think I had it with me. I think I had it in
I
my
think
bag.
you had it.
I don't know. I think so
hope
because
you-
I
I hope to
was.
God
I
you
had
had
my.
it.
I think so. I don't know. I normally have it if I'm anywhere like that, but I was ready just in case I know now I do remember. I did have it in my bag and I was gripping my bag pretty tight just in case I needed it, but so I was like trying to drink a lot of water because my throat was starting to swell up, kind of tingly. But thankfully, I didn't actually like ingest any. I just had it. It was just in my mouth for a minute, so it kind of touched in my mouth, insides, my tongue and stuff. They got sensitive to it, so they started like kind of tingling and started swelling up. But they never got anything bad. It was just so uncomfortable for the longest time. That entire ride, I was like, "Can we just leave? Can we get back to the house? I need a lot of water."
I remember
no, it was fine. It was fine.
I mean, even at the farm, I was like, "Hey, dude, you want an egg sandwich?" You looked at me like, "Yeah, dude." I'm like, oh, "Okay." And you were screwing with me,
Yeah.
and I literally made one.
You know,
Hey,
that's
you get an
right.
extra egg sandwich.
I was okay with
Yes,
it.
sir. No, it's funny. Even happened yesterday. We were hanging out with Pablo yesterday. Nobody knows Pablo. It's Pablo. You'll eventually. I'm sure you'll eventually
I'm
find
sure
out.
Pablo will be on the podcast
Maybe.
eventually.
That'd be fun
If
to have
not, he'll
him.
probably be on my channel once I start posting things. So that yeah. Anyway, he offered me. He grabbed this was just yesterday. He goes, "Here, you want a Reese's? What was it, a Reese's cup cookie?" It was something like that. And I was like, "Oh, sure." He starts to hand me one. I was like, "Dude, I'm joking." He goes, "What?" I was like, "I'm allergic." Remember? He goes, "Oh, that's right. I forgot about that."
Everyone forgets that
You
you're
still
allergic
want it?
to literally everything.
Yep. No, dude, it's bad. Well, okay,
Well, it's
I will
always
say
it's always good that you check.
oh yeah, no. At least I mean most of the stuff that was weaker, it's just like my main one is peanuts and stuff like that. Everything else I've basically grown out of it. It's just like if I eat it how it is without it being mixed into something, then it'll give me the allergies, but nothing bad. Yeah, it's it's just I always do that. Somebody offers me something because I've told them at least once that I'm allergic to whatever it is, and they offer me something. I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. And then they're about to hand it to me, and I'm like, no, dude, I was joking. Like I thought you'd catch on.
It's the art of deception.
It is, yes, the art of sarcasm and deception. Except the sarcasm doesn't have it doesn't have the tone of sarcasm. So it sounds serious. That's what makes it funnier.
It's horrible. No, I mean it's great. I love it, but it's like, gosh,
Yeah.
I mean now I do it jokingly, but that one time at the
Oh, yeah,
farm,
I
I
know.
was like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot.
Yep.
Oh gosh,
Oh my god.
couldn't
Yeah.
imagine not being able to eat peanut
Mm.
butter.
Dude,
Mm.
okay, so back to Drummond. The deer.
Oh yeah, that's
How
right. The deer.
so
I still have those
apparently
videos. I think.
Was this still
so
like the
apparently
deer that you were talking about earlier, like a while back?
I oh here where I almost smucked it coming back.
Oh no, like the one at Drummond.
Maybe. So we found out if you're trying to get deer to come to your spot, like your deer hunting spot, which is illegal by the way, don't do that. You
Yeah.
can't use apparently deer don't like carrots or let's see, what was the other thing we used? Cucumber.
Yep. Cucumber. That was, yeah.
So apparently they don't like those two things. So what did we do? We gave them marshmallows, and they love marshmallows.
They love marshmallows.
They we
I,
we would hold them in our we would hold them in our hands, hold them out like this. Deer would come with like 2 feet in front of you.
They adore them.
Yeah, I had one nearly touch my hand. I tried to record on my phone, but I wasn't able to get the full video out because I think I ran out of storage or something.
Mm.
But it got it got nearly a foot away from my hand, and I'm just holding out my hand with a marshmallow in it, and then it just like it backs off for a sec, and then it just walks away. I'm like, what? You're so close. But no, it's crazy. That thing was pregnant too. It was fat.
Oh,
That
dude,
was
that
fat.
deer was thick
It
with
was
4C. Dear God.
Yeah, it was. No, it was a cool experience though. Like being that close to an animal, you don't get that very often.
Now, deer at Drummond are like different from the deer we have here. It's
Hmm.
it's crazy
Yeah.
because the deer up there are not scared of people.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Well, they walk around them all the time, and nobody really hunts them except for very few people up there that are allowed
I was
to.
gonna say there's hunters, I'm sure, but
Oh yeah,
like I'm
but
sure they're
they
used to
just
humans.
basically. I think the only reason they have hunters is just to make sure that the population doesn't overflow.
Oh yeah,
Because there's a
definitely.
lot of deer.
Yeah.
I mean, oh yeah, like my grandma, she just I think it was Thanksgiving morning she got a deer, and she was like, "Happy Thanksgiving, guys." It was great. She's like, what other grandmas do this? What other grandmas go out and hunt?" And I'm just like, you know what, Grandma, I love you.
Good point.
I was heading
She's
back
great.
from I can't remember where, but I was heading back somewhere a few nights ago, and I saw turkeys on the road. I was like, "Ooh, second Thanksgiving."
Mhm.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Ben, how long did you go to I seen like our like community school? You've gone there since like
Mhm.
preschool, right?
I didn't go to preschool. I've been there since kindergarten though.
Kindergarten. Do you guys remember the park? I'm being very vague. I know I am. But like the park we'd always go
Oh,
to. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about,
in
right?
town.
Yeah, in
In
uh,
town.
town.
Like uh do you guys have any memories there? Like any like just like you can pull out of your head? Like any stories from that park?
uh, yeah,
I didn't.
yeah, I think so. I remember. Oh man, it had to be kindergarten. There was two kids. They, oh my god, it was funny. I'm not gonna say the names, but it was a little boy, little
Yeah, no,
girl. They're my
Jeffrey and
friends at the time.
Joe. Jeffrey and Joe. There you go. That's the
That is
names you can use.
two men's. Okay, whatever.
Or are
But
they
anyway, I'm gonna go with that. No. Okay, what's kindergarten? We're there for the day,
kid one
and
and
I don't
kid
know
two?
why, but during like yeah, kid one, kid two, we were talking like the day before because we knew the field trip was coming up to that place. Um, we were everybody was like, okay, so we're gonna have this. They're gonna get married, and I was like, oh no way, this is kind of cool to watch because we're in kindergarten, we don't know what the frick that means, like we
No.
don't know, and so we're going there, and they literally set up a ceremony where everybody was circled around them, and they're like, okay, and now you two can high five, and the guy, the boy kid, he legit got cold feet and he ran away.
That's
He
an
got
absolute
scared.
savage of a kid
And
right there.
I
You know
know
what he
he
should have
literally
done?
ran
He
away.
put wait, did he put his hand up and then the girl like went for it and he did like that? He's like too slow.
No,
He's like too
no,
slow, and he gets and then he dips.
but he no, but he ran away, and we were all basically. It somehow ended up becoming a hide and seek, but he was the only one hiding and running. So we were all trying to get him, but he's just
We
running
couldn't
away.
find
And
him,
I'm
so
like,
we looked in the attic.
yeah, no, it was fun though. It was such an experience.
Gosh.
Just a kid getting scared of marriage, not even knowing what it means.
I
An
remember
absolute
I remember doing
savage.
like I guess like the regular like the school playground. There was like another marriage that was happening, and I was like there was these two kids. We'll call them kid one, kid two again, and no, kid three and kid four. We'll keep it like that. So
Okay,
kid
keep the
three and
story
kid
going.
four were like buckaroos, right? They're like, oh, we're buckaroos. I'm just like, oh my gosh, they're cool. They're cool. I want to be their friend. So I started to follow them around, and I tried to be their friend. And they said, okay, you got to go do all this stuff to be our friend. If you want to be a part of the gang, you want to be you want to become part of the trio. Make it a trio instead of a duo. I'm
So
like,
you
okay.
basically joined a cult.
No,
Yeah,
kind of, yes. But
yeah.
there was a wedding going on there, and it was between we'll say kid one, kid two again. There was I don't remember, but there was a wedding going on, and it was at like this blue and gold wooden house that we had at the school, and it
Oh,
was
I remember
like
that.
I
Yeah.
remember it rotted out. I think it rotted out, unfortunately, but like it was like
It's not there
premiered
anymore.
to me. It was like it was the candy house, Candyland. It was the
Mhm.
church for everyone. It was like it was a house. It was a wooden house. So
Yeah.
that's where it was happening. There's the ceremony. I was getting ready. All the kids were like lining up. There was the groom. There was the bride. They were walking up, and then I was with the two kids, and then I remember like this is the reason why I wanted to be their friend. They walked up and they ruined the entire wedding. They're like, haha. They started like poking everyone, and like dude, they're playing tag, and they were wedding crashers, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's gonna be my buckaroos. They're gonna be my friends. Am I friends with them now? No.
That's his one goal in life is to be a wedding
One
crash.
wedding crasher. I wanted to be a wedding
I
crasher so
I'd-
bad, and then
if I can get
yeah,
paid good money to do that, I'll do it.
I didn't end
Mhm.
up, and then I was like known as like the goody two shoes kid. I was like a tattletale, and like I don't even know, in elementary. so no one wanted to be my friend. They didn't want to be my friend.
Oh,
Like
no.
even like in middle school, people would ask me, "He's like, you're not gonna tell anyone, right?" I'm just like, okay, like
No promises.
no promise. And I'm joking, but it's
Oh.
like, that's what I was known as in middle school, and then I ended up meeting Tyler. Tyler was a really cool dude, really cool dude. He'll be on the podcast eventually. You'll see him. He's amazing. But yeah, that was, and then that's when I ran into Jacob, and that's when we started doing raccoon and koala
Oh
chases.
God, I forgot about that. Oh my God.
I think I still
That
have
was
my raccoon hat, and it was with Emily.
I do
It was
too.
with Emily as well. Was it? Not
Adam
with, it was
too.
Adam. Yeah, Adam, Emily, you and I. So we used to do like chases in around and out the school and that. Dude, my
It was
imagination was
horrifying.
like, it was big.
It was horrifying because he
Yeah.
kept saying like in this demented voice, "Kill the koala."
Kill the
Oh
koala.
my God.
I watched
was
these YouTubers
Horrifying.
named Venturian Tale, and they would play murder mystery. And I remember Kaya. We were playing tag like with Mateo as well, and then they came up to me and they're just like, "You want to know my secret?" Because that was like the Venturian Tale thing. So like I always like use their quotes, which is like, "You want to know my secret?" Which is like, "I have a knife. I'm the killer." Like, yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's my wording. But that was my my elementary experience, and then carnival.
Dude.
You want to talk? You guys want to talk a
Carnival
little bit about carnival?
Yes.
Yeah. Excuse me.
So basically, our elementary school hosted like a carnival for like a what was it? Just a day?
It
Or is
was.
it like
It was
2 days?
Yep. It was a day.
It was a day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
I really wanted to
basically,
help with it when I got into high school, but
I
I never got into it.
I know. I wish as seniors we could go back.
And help, yes.
Well, help and just experience it again because we haven't experienced it for a certain amount of years.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Because they had like
For like
we had
7
like wall
years. Like it
climbing.
was 7 years since we would experience it again. If we did it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
What were we,
Okay,
11?
yeah.
11, 10 years old? Like 5th grade, around there?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That's
probably.
a while ago. That's crazy. Yeah, but they would like
Yeah,
host events, which is really cool.
See, I always helped out with it because my parents would always volunteer, so I helped clean up afterwards. And of course, it always had to be on like the hottest day of the year.
Yep.
So cleaning up sucked. But also, it's like, oh, since there's no one here, I can do other things while they're still here. So I got like I got like first line, went as long as I could before they got it down, and I helped bring it down. I was like, oh,
Yep.
sweet.
Wasn't there like what was it? Like trampolines? What were they called? There was like a trampoline
Yeah,
thing.
those this trampoline with the big like the thing
Yeah,
that
and
went
you
like
could like
this,
do
and you were
flips.
strapped into
I think
it,
I have
and
a
you could do
video
flips. Yeah.
of myself doing it. My mom's
That'd
like,
be
"Go Logan!"
cool.
And my dad's like, "Go Logan, go Logan! You're doing great up there, kid."
I was too scared to do a flip because I always thought I would land and just
Oh,
crack
really?
my neck.
Honestly,
I never did a flip.
Oh yeah.
I so wish I
No.
did though, because I can do a flip. I can do a flip now just on the trampoline, but
Mhm.
I don't know. And it was always the athletic kids who were doing the flips and stuff like that. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, showing
wanna
off.
do that.
I want to do that so bad. That's why I'm a musician.
Yep. I was never the athletic kid ever. I,
wasn't.
don't
I
think
was.
did
I
single-
played flag football, and I can
I
tell
never
that
did
story
too.
another day. I played flag football.
Yeah.
I'll leave that for like our past
never-
stuff.
Yeah. I never played any sports,
I-
but
I only did
I've been
baseball
banned.
and track.
I really wanted to play hockey.
mm.
Like I wanted to go into.
Oh,
a
Oh
hockey
yeah,
Hockey's
I
team.
always
aggressive.
wanted to play hockey.
Just
I still
because of
do.
the
I'd love
beating,
to play
dude. Just like, I remember. I don't know if I told this
You
story
don't-
before. Like
So let
this-
me get this straight. You don't want to play hockey for the sport. You want to play it for the fights.
Yes. But also for the
Logan?
sport. The sport's actually fun. What?
Okay, I'll let you guys know. At my grandparents' house over winter, which soon, their pond freezes over and we ice skate on there. If you guys ever want to come over, we do that and we do play hockey.
I haven't ice skated
That
in
sounds like a
so
great TV
long.
Shack video.
I do have ice skates.
Logan falls in the lake,
Never thought I'd own
trying to
ice
save
skates.
him.
But I
Joking.
used to always just wear boots and play out there. But
Really?
now I do have ice skates.
That's
If you
cool.
guys do want to go out there, we have a bunch of extra hockey sticks
Love
and stuff.
that. I would love
That'd be
that.
fun.
Interesting. I don't know how to ice skate.
I'm sure we'll figure
You
it
don't
out.
have- you can just- you can
We'll
just
just
wear
push you out
boots.
there and
Ooh,
see
how
what
long is
happens,
that?
you know? We'll push you out there. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Like I said, I
What else is new?
never used to use ice skates. But if you just use boots, it always
Sorry.
works the same.
Wiping off your hair.
We've been doing that
I
for
haven't-
years.
I'm so
Well, thank you.
cringe.
I haven't been. See, I haven't been ice skating in. Oh God, how long has it been?
I don't think I've ever went
Hmm.
ice skating.
It's been like 8 years,
Jeez.
Really?
maybe,
Wow.
maybe less.
Man,
That's crazy.
we've made it almost a tradition to do it every year now. Like we'd either go down to I forget what city it is, but they have a skating rink that you can use in the winter, or we just started using my grandparents' pond for the past 3 years, I think.
If you have a walker, then I'll try. Then I'll just
Yeah.
ice skate like this. I skate just kind of like
Jacob, I'll hold your
Yep.
hand.
no,
Yes. Yes. And
absolutely not.
What do you guys? Okay,
Oh, the war
what's
will
the
begin.
what's the principle in like the dunk tank at Carnival? Am I getting that right?
Yes, yes.
Wait, wasn't there like a smokehouse too? Like
Yes, for the fires.
yeah,
yeah.
that was cool.
It was hosted by the
Mhm.
fire. I only went in it once just because I was like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I
okay.
didn't know. I wasn't a fan
Feeling
of
like
it.
you're gonna die, right? You know lockdown drills, right? Those were
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't know why. I always felt like it was just hide and seek as like a child because I didn't understand
Yeah.
what they were for at the time.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Until we got to like high school, then it's like, oh,
Oh, this is
Okay.
like, gosh. Yeah. Carnival
Mhm.
was fun though.
then there's
I know I'm switching around, but Carnival was pretty cool. Go into more depth,
Well-
maybe a different when we get like more people, we can do
Mhm.
like a depth episode
was-
into that.
it was just the waiting for your turn because we went out in class. Was it grades or classes? I think it was grades.
I think it was grades.
I think it was grades.
Yeah, because we went. We went out in grades, and it was just like, okay, come on, I want to. No one could focus during that day because you would all be waiting.
Yep.
Didn't we do like a
Mhm.
Polar Express thing too? Where they put
Yes. Oh yes, I
like where
remember that.
your parents put the bells in your pocket. I remember or was it the teachers? I don't remember.
It was the teachers.
Do you remember I
Yeah,
got
the
like
teacher-
I got
The
like,
teacher
one of
just
the
handed
bell-
it out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I just remember one time I went in my pocket and I was like, where did I get this bell? Where did I get it? Where did I get it? As like a child, like high pitched, where did I get this? Where did I get this bell? It's like, yeah, it was
Okay.
something.
Do you remember the incidents that happened at our elementary school? Ben, I think you
The flood
you were
and the
there.
fire?
So you,
The flood and the fire, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They
Interesting
the
times.
drills. They're so much different. So
Yeah.
much different from the actual thing because we still thought it was a drill for the fire. I
Mhm.
remember thinking it was a drill because they didn't
think-
really say anything as far.
I think some of the teachers
Uh,
thought it was a drill.
I left
'Cause
my
I was in the
lunchbox
Yeah,
in the lunchroom,
I-
dude. That
I
was like my
distinctly-
Transformers lunchbox, dude.
I distinctly remember what happened that day. I know what I had for
I
lunch.
do.
I had chicken soup, and I was carrying it
Really?
on a lunch tray, and all of a sudden, the
Mhm.
fire alarm goes off, and we were in the gym because they had lunch
Mm.
in the gym, and it echoed, and it was that high pitch,
Yeah.
and I just went,
Yep.
ah, and I burned my hand because I got hot chicken soup on it.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember sitting down
Yep.
and I was like, put my lunchbox, and it's like the old fashioned like it's like metal or like is it aluminum? What is like the
Probably
I guess
aluminum.
probably
Hey,
aluminum.
aluminum.
But like you flick it down, you flick it up, and then you open it up, and you're just like, oh, like because you're just like, what did my
Yep.
mom pack for me today? And I got a Lunchable that day,
Mhm.
and I was opening it up, and I'm just like, I was very. I didn't eat the dessert first, but at times I would, because I was like, I want to get this done and over with. So I ate. I started eating a cracker, getting it ready, and then I was like, and then. And I was like, crunch in pocket, and I'm like, where are we going? But I remember leaving my lunchbox there, and I was like, when am I gonna get this back? That's my favorite lunchbox.
I remember, as I say, I remember thinking, this is an odd time to be doing a fire drill.
Yeah, like I'm eating my sandwich.
And then we went out.
I'm eating my Lunchable. My mom left me a note in that lunchbox, and I wanted to read it.
Well, and then we went out. We went outside, and then we actually moved further back, I thought.
Yeah.
And then we had to wait. Then we had to wait for the buses to come get us.
I remember my mom picked me up from the school, and I was like one of the last. I think I was one of the last kids left because she was working at another school. So she came, picked me up, and then I was chilling like at the. I think it was. I don't remember what school it was, but I was chilling out of school, and one of the teachers came up to me and messed with me. He was like, "Was it you?" And I'm just like, "No, it wasn't me."
Dang.
It's terrifying. It's like,
man,
was it
wrong.
you?
But like one of the kids, like I was like, "Was it you?" And I was like, "No." And then one of the other teachers, the other teachers like came up to me and said, "Was it you?" And I was like, "Nah, it wasn't me. I would have done it better."
Oh, dude.
Let's just say things would have gone kaboom.
Let's just say no one would have made it out.
I was in the middle of class.
I shouldn't say that.
I was in the middle of class, I remember, and then the fire alarms went off, which, we're used to that because we do all the drills. And I just remember looking back. Well, we had one teacher directing us out of the building, and she's like, go, 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 hurry up. And I'm like, what? Normally they don't like try and rush us. They have us just go slow, steady, get out of the building. And then I look back, and I'm like, that is a cloud of smoke. And that's coming down the hallway. So we started going outside.
You guys know what the fire was, right?
It was the guy shoved like a napkin in the boys. It was
some kid lit toilet paper on fire in the boys' bathroom.
I thought he put it in the what was it, like the hand dryer, and he shoved it in there, and then I think he lit it like that. No, it wasn't that.
No,
he lit
the toilet paper on fire.
Yep, and I just remember getting outside, and one of the kids in my grade, he was like crying, like really heavy crying. I was like, what's up? He's like, I left my backpack inside of my locker. I was like, okay. I was like, I'm sure we're gonna get it. He goes, yeah, but I had a signed basketball by one of my favorite basketball players. It's worth a bunch of money. He got it signed from somebody the night before at a basketball game. And I was like, dude, that sucks. Because if that burns, it's not worth anything. It was funny though. I was like, Jesus Christ, don't bring that to school.
He's like, dude, that sucks. We trying to flex on everyone? Is that why you brought it?
Dude, that entire day he was trying to flex it on everybody, and I was like, okay, this guy's so cool, whatever. I don't care.
I just had my
do
Pokemon cards, bro. Like I had like a whole system, man. Like
dude,
I would trade with like I remember I traded with Ethan. Like he gave me like a full like it was like a flip folder of him, and I'm like, dude, I'll give you this EX Charizard for that, and he's just like, okay.
Dude, remember when our elementary school banned Pokemon cards?
Yeah, they did. Dude, there was a whole there was like a black market whole like thing going on that I was a part of. Dude, it was like it went deep. Cause like some kids would come up to me like, hey, do you want to play for keeps? And I said, heck no, dude. You see how many legendaries I got in that little thing? You can see like, and then it's like open up your trench coat and it's just Pokemon cards.
I had no idea how to play the game. I was just like, oh, hey, that looks cool.
I just collected. That's all I did. I just collected. And I traded fake ones. I was evil. I traded fake ones with like that had like 8, like it was the Japanese versions, and it got them from the flea market, so I thought they were real, and then I soon to find out they were fake. And the kids would be like, oh my gosh, it's such a high power level. And I'm just like, yeah, I know. And then I'm just like, I'll trade it to you. And they're like, so then I would have all my Pokemon cards. I'd have like the ones I'm willing to trade, the ones I'll just keep in my backpack. And they would come up to me and they're like, dude, I'll trade you for that. And I said, okay, I pick a card, you pick a card. And I'll pick their best card and I would take it.
Oh.
Well, I, like the
Or
ones,
the devil.
the ones that were cool to me. Like I was very like, I would get like, I would ask like, I would obviously ask Dominic. I'm like, hey, is this fair? And he's like, yeah, it's fair. Like I would ask people if it's fair because I was very fair, but I always got what I wanted, if you know what I mean. Which
Nah,
was
you're just
horrible.
taking-
Okay.
It's just horrible. And I remember the like like the flood of the
Yeah.
flood like between like the cracks of like the tiles. I remember I had like a Pokemon
I don't remember.
book,
I don't
and it
remember
ripped.
much of that.
It,
You don't remember the flood?
I remember. I don't remember much of it. I remember we moved to a different classroom,
yeah.
and I could see
Yeah.
like because the
So-
water was starting to move in,
Mhm.
and they were like,
It
"Okay,
was,
let's go to a different class."
It was a heavy storm, and I remember we had to walk under like a balcony thing outside of the building. For some reason, we were in a class that was. It was kind of like disconnected from the school. Like there was still a hallway that went through it, but that hallway was flooded, so we had to go outside in the rain and storm. Like it was lightning and stuff, so we had to go outside to go back inside to not get in the actual flood water.
Mhm.
I just remember walking along the wall, looking to my left, and seeing the flooring like curved up with a pipe sticking out of it, just spewing water out.
Mm.
I'm like, that's not good. And then we just went to our classes like nothing. I was like, what is happening?
I just remember
But,
that I
yeah,
had
we-
like a Pokemon book. I think I still have it somewhere, and it was like broke, like
Straight
it
to
like
Pokemon,
ripped.
huh?
Hey, Pokemon was my thing, but it was Pokemon, Minecraft, and Five Nights at Freddy's, dude, or Roblox. It was one of the four. It was one of the four. Fortnite
Oh,
didn't come
no.
in until 6th grade or like 7th grade.
Oh my god.
But basically with the
Yeah.
Pokemon book, that was the only thing I was concerned about. We moved to a different classroom, and the teacher was so stressed out. I'm just like, I looked at her. I'm just like, my book broke. How fix it? And she's like, not right now, Logan. And she's like, here's some tape. And I'm like, all right, let's go. I fix it myself. I was like, I was a really, I think I was a good kid in elementary. I'm pretty sure I was.
Oh yeah,
But then again, it
yeah.
was like I also did some
I'm sure
very.
you were.
I did like the trading aspect of it. Like
you
I
did
would always
devious
get.
acts.
I did devious acts as a child, but it was more of like, hey, I'll trade you this I'll trade you this fake Mona Lisa for that real one. It's like kind of like those kind of trades. Like I always got what I wanted,
Yeah.
but then again, I always try to make sure the other kid was happy. Tried,
Mhm.
didn't succeed all the time.
Okay, speaking of devious stuff, what did y'all think of the devious licks that
That was
happened?
awful, dude. It's
It was.
awful. What
Wait,
right
what?
what right of mind do you have to be like, I'm gonna film a video of me tearing the gosh darn toilet off of the tiles in the frickin' boys' bathroom in high school?
Oh,
Like-
See,
that.
Like why?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any like is
See,
it for attention? Is it for
first-
like I don't yeah.
first thing, how do they sneak it out?
Yes.
You can't fit an entire thing in your bag. I don't care how big it is. 2, you're stealing a biohazard.
You're stealing a toilet.
3, yeah, 3, you're not getting paid for it. What? Why?
It's like
Yeah.
yes, you get like
I don't know.
a couple thousand views on TikTok, but like what's the big deal?
You don't get.
I
it's
don't
not like
understand.
you
I
get
don't
paid.
have TikTok. I have accounts on
neither.
like social media, but I don't use them. Like
Mhm.
I have Discord. I have Discord, but that's like everyone has Discord at this point. Sure.
I wouldn't count Discord as a
But I don't
social
really
media
count-
thing.
Discord.
I don't either because I don't use it for.
I used to have
use it for just talking
Instagram
to
and
friends.
Snapchat and
Yeah.
Twitter, but then those are gone. I don't use them. I have
Mhm.
accounts. I mean, I have YouTube, but that's just streaming now.
Yeah,
But it's like
yeah. I
it's
don't know.
why?
It was definitely
Why?
an attention thing.
It's
It's like
yeah.
mommy and daddy at home, they don't give me enough attention. You're a high schooler, deal with it. Like, just get a job or something. I don't know, do it. Get to work.
Like I mean,
It's-
it was mostly
was-
like
oh,
freshmen
yeah.
and sophomores that were doing.
Oh, there
it.
were some seniors.
Was there seniors doing it?
There's some seniors.
Oh yeah.
A lot of my
I remember
grade, though,
like
know
I remember
that.
like the
I was gonna say,
So
but
I
a
remember
lot of
like
people in
I
your
remember
grade
like
did it.
some in like our AP Lit class, like they were moving the statue around, which I thought was funny. Like that's different. I feel like
They
that's
didn't. They
different,
didn't steal it. They
but they
moved
didn't
it.
steal it. Like it was like moving it, and it was
Well, and they were always.
yeah,
You
like it,
remember when we had to sign out to use the bathroom
yeah,
before we had to be accompanied by an
yeah.
adult, but which is dumb. We're all mostly adults here. Um,
Eh,
Like our
some
AP,
people have the mentality of a
like our
couple
teacher, our
five-year-olds.
AP Lit teacher would be like, "You gonna be doing something in the bathroom," and then one of the students is like, "Yeah," like jokingly,
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna
that
give
was
you.
like our AP Lit class.
Yeah,
Like it was
yeah.
like all of them were cool. They
They
were
were
all cool.
yeah. They were like, yeah, I'm gonna go commit some devious licks,
I thought that was funny.
jokingly,
That was
because
funny.
they
Really cool people in our
yeah.
class. I like
I
people in our grade.
at first I had no idea what they were talking about. I was like, what?
mhm.
But after it appeared on the news, I was like, oh, so that's where we're heading now. Okay.
And with
Yep.
my mom and my stepdad, like when they work, like because they work at the school. Like my stepdad works
Mhm.
at like because he's the head of maintenance, so he has to like literally that's all he was doing with like that entire like week or two when he was going, and that was and I worked at the school too, like so it was odd because seeing like talking to the janitors were just like they told me stories and it was like gosh that's awful. Like one of the janitors told me that they like the seniors for like the like the prank thing like a high school prank like a senior prank which I think is cool.
Mhm.
But what they did was the janitor cleaned the toilet and then they put a rubber ducky in the toilet and then took a picture of it and then put it right on the athletic director's desk. So it was like, hey, at least the toilet was clean. We knew it was because we cleaned it good. But it's like the devious act stuff. I personally don't understand the point of it. Definitely, I feel like it's for
Either.
attention, and
There's a lot of things I don't understand and make zero sense.
yeah. But
Like
then again, like I live under a rock. I really do. I
Mhm.
mean, I kind of
The
keep
biggest-
to my circle, and we kind of go from there.
Yeah, the biggest thing now is people like climate change people. Like yes, we need to be better focused on climate change and stuff like that. Not to get political or anything like that. Um, but there were climate change activists who were going around destroying millions of dollars of paintings and
Yep.
art stuff. Like
Yep.
seriously, what does that have to do with?
It doesn't resolve anything.
No, it just creates more conflict.
Mm-hmm. That's basically all they're doing is bring more attention to themselves. It's just, yeah. It's not that like if you're gonna try and do that protest something, that's not the way to do it. The way to do it is to just try and get as many people to talk about it, but
Yeah.
not with negative.
I mean,
You
not
can't have
in a
negative
I'll tell you.
connotations with something.
I'll tell you, people were talking about it,
Oh yeah, no, people were talking about it, but everybody
but not in the way
was-
they wanted.
It was all negative. If they were to actually just go around and talk about like, hey, we should do this to help, the climate, so it's not, pollution isn't as bad, whatever. Like, okay, maybe we would be like, okay, that's fine, like whatever. Maybe we can all come together try and come up with a solution. No, let's burn stuff. Let's just destroy everything that we can, so we get
Mhm.
bad attention, and then we have a bunch of people who are like, well, no, now I don't care about the climate because frick you.
It's like, gosh, you're
It's just-
burning
I will-
things down. I mean, that's kind of cliche.
I will continue to
Yeah.
drive
But
my
then again, I'm not.
Yep.
giant
I don't really-
V8 Jeep. I will continue to do that.
Sir, I will continue to eventually get a V8.
To eventually get to V8. I see. I don't know. It's tough topics, It's
Yeah.
it's tough. I mean, there's a lot of topics out there that are just it's tough to talk about,
Yeah.
to shed light on things, and it's hard to get along with. It's a lot of people have conflicting views and it's very hard, so it's the best way to kind of handle that is to in my view is to agree to disagree or to find common ground. And that's just
Yes.
Exactly.
and then if you can find common ground, you can at least fix the problem to where both of you guys will benefit in some way. And that's, I think, the best way that we could take away from just like any argument, really. And I think that's
Mhm.
my way of saying.
Yeah.
I think that
Well,
we
on
can
that
wrap this up.
bombshell,
Yeah, I think we can wrap it up.
I
Thank
think
you.
so. Yeah, it's been about an hour, right?
Yeah, about an hour.
Roughly.
Thank you for listening. I appreciate you
Good
all.
time.
You guys are amazing. You
Mhm.
guys are lovely, and thank you for Ben and Jacob to be joining, and for me to be joining, for all of us to come together as a tribe as a trio, as individuals, and we
as
are
a tribe.
we are a tribe. We are a trio.
No,
We
yeah.
okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys
All
take
right.
it easy,
See ya.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes.
Goodbye.